What up, Bob? Notseen Ninja here, and today I am doing a book review. The book I'm going to be talking about is Daemon by Daniel Suarez. And of course there's the follow-up Freedom TM, also by Daniel Suarez. These are techno-thrillers, so if you're into techno-thrillers, these are for you. This is better than Neil Stephenson. This is better than Tom Clancy's tech. This is the next evolution. These books are a couple years old, but I have actually, these are the only books that in recent years I have read in multiple formats. I've read them in hardcover, I've read them on the Kindle, and I've also listened to the audiobook. Generally a year apart, I tend to be like, oh, I want to listen to that again. Okay, folks, stop that. We'll start with this guy, Daemon. I'll just read you the little synopsis, because might as well. Experience the New World Order. Technology. It controls almost everything in our modern world, from remote entry on our cars and the flight controls on our airplanes to the movements of the entire world economy. Thousands of simple and autonomous computer programs or demons make our networked world possible, running constantly in the background of our lives. Demons traffic email, demons transfer money, demons monitor power grids. These demons are pervasive and, for the most part, benign. But the same can't be said for the people who design them. Matthew Sobel was a legendary computer designer, the billionaire architect behind half a dozen popular online games. His premature death depressed millions of gamers around the world. But Sobel's fans aren't the only ones to note his passing. When his obituary is posted online, a previously dormant demon activates, initiating a chain of events that may unravel the fabric of the hyper-efficient, interconnected world Sobel left behind. With Sobel's secrets buried along with him, and as new layers of his demon are unleashed at every turn, it's up to Unlikely Alliance to decipher his intricate plans and wrest the world from the grasp of the nameless, faceless enemy, or learn to live in a society in which we are no longer in control. The technology in this, it actually came out before stuff like Google Glass, that kind of thing. It's very heavy-centric on Google Glass, on other layers of augmented reality and virtual reality. If you're into tech at all, this is the book for you. It goes into depth in a lot of stuff. They use words like SQL injection and stuff like that, where people that are really into tech will love it. Daniel Suarez is actually a technology guy to begin with. He's not a writer first. I believe he works for Microsoft or something along those lines in the security department. And it's just, this is an amazing book. It'll run you on so many adventures. You never know where it's going. Even when you get to the end, you're left like, what the hell? And that's where the second book comes in. It's really future technology, but the future that's already here. It's not more far-fetched than, it's not like a sci-fi where it's way in advance or the technology is not even feasible. This book goes into technology that's out there that isn't being used in this way but could be used in this way. The way that security is everywhere, cameras are everywhere, microphones are everywhere, and there's enough people online to utilize them all that you can buy anyone, that a computer could buy them because you don't know who's actually giving you the money or the orders. You just know the money's coming in and you might as well take it. I definitely recommend this book. Daniel Suarez has become one of my favorite authors. I've read his other books. He has Kill Decision. There's a book called Influx. Both those are also technology books. Kill Decision is more military technology. Influx is kind of in the same vein as this, where it's technology that's here today, but it could escape us the way that it does in that book. The reason I chose my first book review on this vlog to be Daniel Suarez is because there's a pre-order for his next book as well. Not part of this series, but it reminded me of him, and once I'm done the series I'm reading, I'll probably go back to reading this again, because it is my favorite book. Daemon is my favorite book of all time. I've not read any other book the way that I've read this. It really brings you into the world, even if you're not tech savvy. Even if you're just mildly into the cell phone that you have in your pocket, that kind of thing. This is an adventure. It's a thriller. It involves technology, the way the Matrix involved technology, that kind of thing. It doesn't go much beyond that, and it doesn't even go to that far-fetched. It still uses technology that we have today. I definitely recommend everyone give this a read. This is... I have not read a book like this before. And I look for technothrillers. I read a lot of first-time authors. This was actually his first book. I read a lot of first-time authors. I read a lot of technothrillers, and nothing has got to this level before. I love Tom Clancy and his military technology. I love Neil Stephenson, Bruce Sterling, those kind of books with their take on technology. Those are a bit older. This is newer, and it uses the technology of today instead of trying to come up with new and exciting things. This is the technology of today and where it's leading. So I definitely recommend giving Daemon a try. It'll pull you in the third chapter. By the third chapter, you will not want to stop reading, and you will end up reading Freedom to the End to see what happens after Daemon, to see where it leads, how far it goes, how far down the rabbit hole it'll bring you. Yeah. Daemon. Read it. Links will be down below.